Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of NBA 2K15 My Career with Terrell. This is episode 3, and there you see him getting kind of warmed up here before this next game here. Now, there you see on the bottom of the screen, we have a 10-game contract, and we have about 3 games left. So we'll see here. I think I captured either 2 or 3 games in this episode. I'm not for sure. But we'll see here what he'll do here in these games here coming up, and we'll see if they'll keep us on a long-term contract or decide to say, hey, you know what, kid, not here, but you can try somewhere else. So let's go to the court and see what happens in today's episode.
As the crowds at the U.S. Airways Center look to cheer on the Suns. The Bulls are in the midst of a road trip going into this one. They like their chances, but this could be a tough game for them. Facing up against a talented roster, they'll have to show that they're the better team.
Well, they've cemented their status over the course of the year as one of the elite teams in the NBA. They've done everything that was expected of them over the course of the season, and they've really got it rolling.
Yeah, you know, Steve, that success, though, can be like a vapor and go up in smoke, especially if they don't have the same success in the upcoming postseason. They set the bar very high for themselves, guys.
So Phoenix will get the
Alright, so here we go. Terrell's going to get on the court here. First time against the Bulls here. Second game at home, I should say. And we'll see here. Yeah, so now he has the ball here. It's 11-12 here. We're up by a point. And there you see a nice bucket right there from Terrell. And that'll be a first points of the day for him. Now he goes up for 3. And that one goes off the rim right there and misses that one. So he is calling for the ball now. And he's going to try to go deep again, but no, actually he's going to try a drive, and he gets in there. Nice play right there. Nice drive to the hoop there. He gives him now 4 points here in the ball game. So 17-16 here, 2 minutes left in the first quarter, and misses that shot right there. So not doing too well here when it comes to perimeter game here. And there you see he's going to try to keep up with his man here. And there you see a nice play right down in the paint there. And they give that to Gasol right there on that one. So 19-16 now. Bonds has the ball here. We'll see what he can do here. Looks like he's going to try to drive down the court, but having a little defensive problem there against Heinrich as he goes in there for a drive, and Terrell does not get the foul there that time. So now 19-17 here, and we get still the ball and get it back down to the other side of the court there. And score a basket there. So that will put us now, I believe, at 20-17. So now 21-19 here. He has the ball once again, trying to drive here and playing a little, trying to get around this defense here against Heinrich, but they do get the bucket there. So now we're down, we were down by 2. Now it's 21-21 going to the end of the first quarter here. And we'll see here. That nice shot right there. That bucket will get in there, and now we'll be up by 2. So 22-21, or excuse me, 23-21. That's a nice bucket from Heinrich, tying it back up here. So kind of a seesaw back and forth game for both squads here. And there you see Bledsoe try to go in there. He gives it to handoff to Bonds, and Bonds gets fouled there by Heinrich. His first personal, and the 16th foul. So they're in double bonus now, or I should say in bonus now for the Suns. So we'll see here. We'll see. He missed his last free throws in the last episode. He missed both of them. We'll see what he does in this one. So we'll see his first bucket or his next free throw here, and we'll see if he'll get this one in. And this one will go in that time. So he got his first official free throw here in the NBA here in this episode. So there you see 5 points for him. And he's been pretty much 100% on the floor here so far in this ball game. So now up by a point here, we'll see if he'll get a second bucket here with 14.6 left here in the first. And the second bucket going to look like, nope, does not go in there. So here we go, playing some defense now. Have to hustle back here, and we'll see here that will be out of the ball. The ball will be out of bounds there as the Suns will get the ball back. So now just seconds left here in the ball game here. Markieff Morris goes up, and he loses the ball, and he tries to give it to Bonds, but that will be in the quarter right there. As you see, Markieff trying to get the ball, lost a little control of it, and try to hand it off to the rookie there. So there you see at the end of the first quarter, 24-23. As we go into the second quarter here, we'll see if Bonds will get any more playing time here. Of course, he is pretty limited to playing time here this season as a member of the Suns here. So we'll go here into the second quarter here. There you see the Bulls getting some last-minute instructions there for their job here in the second quarter. So now we go to the third quarter here with 3:12 left here in the quarter. And Bonds threw the ball. He thought he was going to be able to call for it, but they ignore him. So there you see now he has to try to catch up with his man there. You see his guard Heinrich, and he's going to have to try to do some work here on defense now. As they try to put up a shot and they get it up there. They miss it at first, but they do put it back up. So now Bonds going up for a deep shot there. Misses that one. He's going to go for a layup. Misses that layup there. So not doing too good here in this second half here. But now we'll see him have the ball here with a minute 17 left in the quarter. He gets rejected right there. So that's a blocked shot right there. So now he has to go back on defense. And we'll see here at the end of the second quarter here, going to halftime, the Bulls lead at 50-43. We'll see if he'll get any more playing time here coming up. As you see the head coach being interviewed by a reporter here. We'll see if he'll be able to get any more minutes here as we get to the second half of this ball game here against the Bulls. Of course, the Bulls are one of those playoff teams that pretty much can lock it down when they have to here in the NBA. So we'll see. We're going to halftime here. You'll see us some halftime numbers, and then we'll come back for the second half here against the Bulls.
Okay, let's get it together, guys. We're not that far out of it, and it's not going to take much to get this building going again. Listen up. The top thing for me has been that we've come up with some decent buckets because we made a savvy play on D, caused a turnover, and got an easy scoring chance. I want to see more of that. Our defense leading straight into our offense. One thing we can't keep doing is committing too many silly fouls. There have been situations where we've overplayed them and put them on the line when it has not been necessary. It's been a struggle so far. That's one thing you don't need a coach to tell you. We got a whole second half to turn it around. Now get out there and compete.
Okay, so starting off the quarter here, the third quarter here, as you see, 50-43 is the score. We are down. And we'll see here now 74-70 here. Bulls are leading it by 4 here. And we're trying to play some defense here against Heinrich. And we'll see here what they can do, try to score a bucket here. And they do not be unable to score a bucket here at the end of the third quarter. And then you see Bledsoe taking the ball up the court, top of the key, and throws that one up for a prayer. So as we end the third quarter here, it is 74-70. As we get ready for the fourth quarter here. So I don't know how much time he'll get here in the fourth quarter, but we'll see what he'll do here in just a bit. But there you see at the end of the third, we are trailing by 4. So now here in the fourth quarter here, we'll get a little bit of playing time here. We'll see here him getting D'd up, and there you see try to make a shot there and just not make a good shot there. So we'll see here, try to block that one, but it cannot on that play.
What the heck was that?
Look it up. It's called basketball.
Okay, so there you see the final score, 103-93. The Bulls win this one. And there you see Pau Gasol, who had a great game there. He is named player of the game. And he gets a victory there for the Bulls there as they win this one. So now we'll see here, of course, see the interview here with Pau, talking about his performance that he had for the night. Of course, we didn't have a great performance. We only had 7 points there. But, of course, we can't really get down on ourselves. And hopefully Terrell will understand that, this is only really his second game in the NBA. And he has given himself some time. So we'll see what goes on after the game. But we'll head to, I believe, the tunnel after the game to see what's going on with him and the Suns.
Man, I know the team had a bad night, but I feel a little better knowing it wasn't as bad as your night.
Hey, man, back off, all right? It's not like you led us to victories while I tried to bring us down. You're not perfect.
Relax, bro. I'm just messing with you. Just let it go. Get back on that horse tomorrow.
Easy for you to say. You didn't embarrass yourself out there. I did.
Man, forget it. The best shooters don't remember the misses.
What misses? I got amnesia.
That's the spirit.
Okay, so yeah, Marquise right. You don't always shoot good shooters. Don't remember the misses. They always remember the great shots they made. So that's what he's going to have to focus in on, and not really too much worry about what goes on when you have a bad night. You know, things happen, and you just got to kind of have to just take it, learn from it, and kind of move on, especially in the NBA when you play every single night. So we lose against the Bulls 103-93. We only get 5 points, and of course there you see our VC, 394 VC. Now our next game is against the Warriors here. As you see, it's already January 31st here, and we'll see here. Now in the game you can do some warm-ups here and just kind of shoot around and see where his shots are and whatnot. Of course he's making his shots here. And of course in the last episode, you know, he tried to go long ball, and of course he's not really designed for at least for right now to do that. So he has to pretty much stay in his mid-range game right here, shooting there at the charity stripe, and then of course try to get try to do a better job there when it comes to layups and whatnot. Nice dunk right there from him. So we'll get ready for the second game here, and we'll see here. Like I said, we could play against the Warriors. I believe it's in there in Oakland. So we'll see what we do against them here in this next game. So let's get 2 games in this episode, you guys. And then you see we got 2 games left here in our contract. So let's take it away and see what goes on in this ball game against the Warriors.
The Suns are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. Here with me tonight, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. In a one-game homestand for the Warriors.
You're up.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. So now we've got this game here against the Warriors here. I like the roadie uniforms there that the Suns are having right now. They're pretty sweet looking. But there you see a nice dunk right there from a fellow teammate right there. So now Bledsoe hands off down low, and nice play right there. That's another basket right there as Dragic gets in there, makes it now 18-17. Now 20-19 here, trying to follow our guy here, and we end up letting our man score there. And there you see 22-19. So there you see Clay getting that scoring opportunity on there on Bonds. So again, Bonds there, you see he gets a nice bucket right there. He gets 2 points there. Of course, now back on defense here, and we'll see him do a jumper right there. A nice jumper right there for Bonds. And that's going to be now 4 points for him here in the ball game, with a C grade for him so far in this game. But at the end of the first quarter there, we lead it now 23-22 here as we get ready for this second quarter here in this ball game here. Bonds with 4 points here, and he just needs to take better shots here. He needs to have better shot selection going into the next quarter here. So we'll see here what we'll do against them, and hopefully be able to really, this is 1 or 2 games we have left here for this team here. So we'll have to see what we can do. So there you see Klay Thompson again. We have to cover him. So now we're up by 10 here. We'll see Bonds here. He has the ball, and he's going to see what he can do with it. And think about driving here. Of course, cannot really do anything. So let's go ahead and pass it off. And then you see Bledsoe has an open lane. He gets in there and gets the bucket. So we get an assist there on that nice play there as Bledsoe gets down the middle. And there you see Clay gets in there, and we end up letting him score there once again. So again, our team grade here is not too good. But there you see we end up we call for the ball. We can't get to it, and they end up getting the ball and scoring there on that play. So there you see Thompson again, just really getting on Bond's nerves here tonight. So you see we can't get that one. And actually, no, never mind. We do get that one. It's a rebound. So he gets a defensive rebound on that play. So that's 1 for him for the day. So assist, a rebound there, 4 points. And nice shot right there. But just cannot get that one in the bucket that time. So now 42-36 here as we get close to the end of the second quarter here. Nice steal right there. So that's going to be a steal for him for the game. And there you see assists, a rebound, and a steal. Nice jumper right there, and that's going to get him, I believe, 7 points on that 3-point bucket right there. So nice play right there. Now going down low in the paint and goaltending there on Marcus Morris there. So now 45-38 here. Just seconds left here in the second quarter here. We're going to pass the ball around, try to get a play here. Something to open up here before we go to halftime. And yeah, Bonds tries to go for another three and cannot connect on that one there. As it's seconds are winding down here, we'll see a missed shot right there from Oakland. And we'll see here as we go into halftime, the score is 45-38.
Stephen Curry and Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take on the three-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and they'll turn around.
Steph, thank you so much. Kevin, it's not easy in the NBA.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. First off, I love how opportunistic we've been, capitalizing on just about every turnover. They're most exposed on D right after they cough it up, and we've done a great job of taking advantage of that. On the other hand, I was happy with the pressure we put on them with our D and the steals we got out of it. Let's keep that heat on them. What we need to do is get to the basket. Let's not settle for stuff outside right now. Let's see how many layups we can coax out of them. Nobody gave us a chance tonight, but we're right where I thought we'd be. But still, we're a long way from done. So let's keep our effort at 100% all the way to the end.
Okay, so we're in a pretty good spot here, 45-38 here against the Golden State Warriors here. And so we're in a pretty good position here. We're leading the half here. Hopefully we can continue what we did in this first half and continue that on to the second half and pull out a win here. So about 3 minutes left here in the third. Stephen Curry gets on Bonds and yeah, gets that bucket scored on him, as you see there. Now makes it now 66-70. Bonds goes up for a three and misses a shot. Now he shouldn't have been taking that shot because coach wanted them to avoid taking too many long shots there. So we'll see here what he'll have to do here. So another defensive rebound, and there you see we end up losing this one 110-95 there, as we end up losing that one. So that's now 2 games that we have lost now back to back here, and of course a lot is on his mind right now, as he wants to impress these guys, because he has I think now a game left before he can be considered really a part of this team. These last games were just tryout games, and to see what he can do for the team. So we'll see if we can get that long-term contract, or if we'll get the old heave-ho out the door and told, hey kid, you tried, but you're not what we're looking for, and we might have to try for another NBA team. So there you see a fair performance for him, and there you see the VC earned 477 there for his for that effort in the ball game there. So I think we're gonna go to in the locker room for the next scene.
Man, UGLY.
Man, ugly doesn't even begin to describe what happened out there.
Yeah, what would you call that?
Sorry, pathetic, garbage, embarrassing.
Just gotta let it go. Get it back tomorrow, study some film, see what went wrong, hit the weight room, get some treatment, make it up next time.
Good idea. The quicker we get back out there, the quicker we can leave this nightmare behind us. Let's hit it.
Okay, so not the best of nights for us, but we end up losing that one 110-95. There you see 2 points, 2 rebounds, an assist, and a steal for Terrell. and also for his fellow Suns there. So now we'll get about 11 minutes per game here now. As you see, the next game is February 2nd, and it'll be the last game, possibly as a Sun. They'll make a decision after this game. We'll play against the Grizzlies there. You see, we'll get 237 VC. So definitely come on back for the next episode, you guys. So we'll see how he'll fare. As you see, we're 23 and 26. There you see the Suns are, and of course there you see some of the social media there that people are talking about there. Of course, the tweeting about about that game and other games there in the NBA. So we'll definitely have to see how that fares in the next episode. So if you guys enjoy the episode, please leave a like. Also, if you're new to the channel and happen to stumble onto this video, please subscribe to the channel. Check out other great series here on ESGNet. Not to mention, we're also on social media. We're also, which will be Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. The links are down below in the description. And as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.